Just as the title suggests, I do have some concerns in regards to the new Dragon Age Veilguard. Of course, I already made two videos, one talking about the sliders and another one talking about the anti-woke people complaining about DEI in this game. The opinions that I made on those videos still stand, but I have a different concern to address in this video. So there are some large YouTube accounts and some small YouTube accounts that had the great opportunity to go ahead and play the game early for 6 hours. Now, I know it's not a popular opinion, but I do like the polishing, I do like the gameplay, and I do like it so far. But unfortunately, my ick will have to be about the dialogue. And I feel like it's on par with Andromeda. Now, of course, Andromeda got rid of the Renegade and the Paragon dynamic that was in the older Mass Effect games. And I understand why they did it. They wanted to separate themselves. They don't want this to be about Shepard. And with Andromeda, there was no variety when it came to the dialogue. Everything just sounded the same, despite the icon and the different choices. Like, Ryder felt like this quirky, I laugh at the face of danger sort of character. And even when you try to find a dialogue or an option that seems serious, it does not feel serious at all. And unfortunately, I feel that coming into the new Dragon Age game, because in Rook's dialogues, they all seem the same. And even when you try to go for like a jerk option, it seems like he's more dismissive than a jerk. Spoiler alert, but in one of the clips that somebody uploaded in regards to the new Dragon Age, you actually enter a village where the mayor has given the people over to the ancient elven gods, and they were the first to be filled with the blight. And when you finally find the mayor, you only have the options to either free him or to leave him, and no option to actually kill him. And they used to have extreme options like that from Origins all the way to Inquisition even, and also, in Baldur's Gate 3, you can even have the option to just kill somebody. And I'm not saying that every game and every option needs to have some sort of killing or anything in that extreme, but at least allow some variety so that people can be diabolical if they want to. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember seeing a news report saying how there's spicy scenes in Dragon Age the Veilguard. Now, I understand, they want to go ahead and keep the fans enticed, keep the fans, on their feet when it comes to the romances. But this is like textbook book talk going on right here. Like, treating Dragon Age fans as some sort of like gooner book talk people that just want to just focus on that aspect. And yes, a lot of people do like the romances, but that's not all that's needed to keep our attention at bay. The gameplay in Andromeda was so good, and the gameplay in Dragon Age is also very good, but I don't want the good parts to just be the gameplay, because I know that BioWare can deliver on that. My issue is the dialogue. I don't want my characters, my Rook, my Ryder, to have to be some sort of like quirky type of character that's always, serious but not serious, and kind of have this attitude like, all right, come on, let's go, let's do this. Like, sort of optimistic but not really optimistic. It's more of a, yeah, I'm up for anything versus this is what I have to do. This is the decisions I have to make. No matter how tough and difficult it is, it's getting done. And this same type of writing is what caused the Saints Row reboot to fail as well. Saints Row used to be extremely serious with a little bit of humor undertone in it. With this type of writing, people are afraid to actually be really serious when it comes to making tough and harsh decisions. Being afraid to add unpopular or controversial choices and dialogues. In Baldur's Gate 3, if you raid the Grove and check that hidden cave location, you will literally see the bodies of the children there. Like, you will see unsettling things in the game. In Saints Row 2, Carlos helps you break out of prison, and then later on in the Brotherhood's mission, you have to kill him. In Dragon Age Inquisition, you can literally sacrifice Iron Bull's whole entire team. You can allow Solus to kill those mages that summoned his friend, and also you can have Sarah kill that nobleman. Inquisition's writing may have detoured from Origins and 2's type of writing, and it also detours from its lore for the sake of inclusion. For an example, Iron Bull told Cassandra that women aren't permitted to fight under the Qun, but at the same time, they're accepting of trans people. And not only that, Krim did not have top surgery scars. Krim just simply did chest bindings. So you mean the sacred strict text of the Qn allows transgenders but still allows sexism. Look, I know I'm still going to play a goody two-shoes in my playthroughs, obviously, but if I wanted to go ahead and play like a dark, evil playthrough, I expect the choices to truly be dark and not afraid to actually allow there to be grim and harsh choices and consequences. If you're going to continue a series, whether fantasy or not, and it contains sensitive and mature scenes and subjects, you cannot afford to be afraid and sensitive with these subjects now, even though it's been placed in the previous games and you know that you have fans that still expect that type of stuff in the future games. And I'm not saying that I just want the bad options. I just want my options to feel different, diverse, and feel like I'm actually making a difference in the game, whether it's just dialogue only. Because in one gameplay, I want to be this hero that saves everybody and that gets on everybody's good side. And then maybe in the next gameplay, I actually want to play the humorous and lighthearted character like Sarcastic Hawk in Dragon Age 2. And lastly, I may want to also play as an evil character where the choices are extremely hard to make for somebody like myself who is kind-hearted and helpful. Basically, different ranges and varieties of options and choices is what I want in a video game. I'm just going to end it with this. I know that Mass Effect Andromeda flopped, but I still enjoyed the game. And a lot of people still purchased the game. They modded the game. They had fun with the game. And I have a love-hate relationship with that. Whatever happens with Dragon Age, I'm still going to continue to play it. Many of us are still going to continue to play and support Dragon Age, regardless if it comes back as a flop or if it comes back as the game of the year again. And I'm really hoping that they'll give us like a 6-hour preview as well for those that pre-ordered the game. Same thing that they did with Andromeda for those that pre-ordered it when it was new at the time. And that's all I have to talk about today. Thank you guys so much for even listening to this little rumbling rant. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe for more. And tell me in the comment sections, what are you guys excited about? What is your biggest hype and what is your biggest concern? And I'll see you guys next time.